was shouting, yes, call them out, call Emmanuel, call Sarabo. They stole my chicken. And my father stood up and said, no, my son slept in this house. He never went out and he didn't steal anything. But like I told you, like the case of Joseph Coates, in our compound, the feathers of the white chicken was everywhere. All right, I know, and now you understand what I mean. The coat was there, the fenders were there, and the son came around. I don't want to call his name. All right, the son came around, and he looked at the compound and said, "Look at the fenders everywhere." Everybody started screaming. The whole people came around. You know what it is in Africa when a thief is being caught. In a world where lies are always believed more than when the truth are being said, we have people today who are living or who are in jail for what they know nothing about. There are people who had even been executed just because somebody that is believed to be having reputation lied against them. There are people that when they lie against you, it is always difficult to even deny them. Sometimes you resort to saying, only God knows the truth. And people have gone so bad in the wicked world to say, go and call God to bear you witness. And of course, we know what it means when anyone comes to the point of telling you, go and call God to bear you witness. We then say, go and call God to bear you witness. They're actually saying, nobody can help you. I mean, no human anymore can help you, except you get a divine intervention to get yourself out of the lie that has been said about you. The worst state in life to be is to be at a stage where somebody that is well believed, trusted to have reputation, decide to twist his word against you. That was the case of Joseph. If you remember, Joseph was a man who had told himself that he wasn't going to defile himself or even do anything that was going to offend his master while he was serving Potiphar. What was the issue? The Potiphar's wife wanted him to sleep with her. But Joseph denied because he understood his vision. He knew where he was going. And he didn't want to offend his master nor sin against the Almighty God. However, the wife of the Potiphar decided to say, well, if you are not going to do it today, you are going to have yourself to blame for the rest of your life. Of course, she had a way. What happened? She got a garment. She got a coat that Joseph was wearing. She got his rope. And that particular rope that Joseph decided to pull away so that Potiphar's wife cannot hold him or fondle him became an evidence against him. Have you been lied upon that everything around you seems as if they are standing against you? Some of us has been in that state in life. Just before I share with you a personal life story that is going to inspire you, I want to plead with you. Please subscribe to this channel, Emmanuel Inspire TV. In this channel, we are going to be bringing you inspirational messages. We are going to be making sure that you get value for your time. See, if you are not inspired, you will inspire without knowing. And one way or one place you can actually get inspiration from is Emmanuel Inspire TV. Share this video with a friend. Leave us a good comment. All right, you could actually even criticize if you want, but give us a comment. Let's know how you feel about the videos. Give us a like. These subscriptions and your like goes a long way to encourage and to help us to produce more videos like this. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Just do it now, just before the video continues. Press the subscription button. It's not going to hurt. It does not hurt anyone. The last time I checked, subscription does not take anything from you. Rather, it gives value back to the people that is begging for it. And I'm one of those persons asking for your subscription. Emmanuel Inspire TV is saying, subscribe to our channel. Thank you. All right, let's go back to our story. Joseph, like we already talked about, we saw all that happened and we saw how his life ended. Now, personally, I have a story to share. So many years ago, all right, even as a young man or young adult, I think I was around 16 or so, All right, there was a lady who was living maybe like 3-4 street away from her father's house. It was a very personal story, and I'd like to share it to inspire others so you understand when we talked about being lied upon and what it means. A young adult, myself and my friend Odafe, Frank, a very nice guy, we were actually helping this woman to take care of her poultry. So we go to her house to assist her. We fetch our sandals, we fetch our water, we help her to clean. It was a very small poultry. And now it was getting close to Christmas. You know what Christmas is in Africa, especially in Nigeria. And one day, I think around 18th or 16th of December, all right, I was in the house sleeping around 6 a.m. This woman came banging on the door. Of course, my father being may he so rest in peace, being a defending father, a man that will always stand by you because he knows the value he has imputed in us. He came out opening the door and this woman was shouting, yes, call them out, call Emmanuel, call Sarobo. They stole my chicken. And my father stood up and said, no, my son slept in this house. He never went out and he didn't steal anything. But like I told you, like the case of Joseph Coates, in our compound, the feathers of the white chicken was everywhere. All right, and now you understand what I mean. The coat was there, the fenders were there, and the son came around. I don't want to call his name. All right, the son came around and he looked at the compound and said, look at the fenders everywhere. Everybody started screaming. The whole people came around. You know what it is in Africa when a thief is being caught. All right, so everybody came around. They had me on my waist, to the pants of that I was wearing on that at that particular time, and they started dragging me. And my dad, trying my defense, insisting that my son slept in this house and he never went out, to steal or to rob at night. So, but it was difficult for anyone to believe. Some people suggested they should call the police, and while they were thinking of calling the police, the same son started tracing the fenders, and he walked a bit away from the compound and he found out that the fenders of this particular white chicken can actually be seen again on the side of the veranda of our house. And as they begin to move, and they said, oh, look at where they took it. They heard myself and my friend were being dragged like common criminals. Guess what? Nobody could actually speak in our defense. I looked at my friends and he looked at me also, and we knew that we didn't leave our houses that night. Neither did we even have anything to do with the chicken or go to the poultry farm to steal those chicken. But guess what? It was difficult for anyone to believe because it was obvious. You could see in the front of our house, in the side of my father's, the veranda, you could see also the white fenders of this chicken. They started tracing, they went to the backyard, everywhere was littered with the fenders of the white chicken. How else can anyone defend such accusation? Of course, someone started saying, drag them to the station or call the police, and all of suggestions were coming until someone else who was among the crowd that morning suggested that, oh, I think there's still a trace. Let's try to trace. Let's see where they kept it. There's still a trace here. And they started tracing the chicken from our backyard, and they eventually found it in the 4th street away from our house. And it was discovered that it was set of people totally not even within our network of friends that actually went to steal those chicken. And of course, it was around 20 or 18 pieces of chicken, and everybody started shouting. Of course, they tried to apologize, but guess what? It's difficult to undo such negative stigma. Imagine what it means to wake up a child who was less than adult at that time at early hours of the day, accusing him or them right now of stealing. What is the moral lesson from this? Sometimes in life, the only person that can come to your rescue when you are being lied upon is God. And on that particular day, I will tell you that the only person that came to our rescue was God. Because if they decided to start beating us, they would have beaten us to stupor and still not find the chicken, not even inside our blood. However, we would have just taken the beating for free. We were dry, we were molested, we were always used on us, we were abused, we were, everything. But for my dad, because they understand, my dad was also a very action man, of course. He wouldn't want to touch him until you are very sure that his son stole those things before you want to beat his son for that particular offense. Today, I want to encourage you. No matter what state of life you are in, you may be actually at that state where, oh, they're in the front of your house with the evidence of the chicken, or they're in the side of the house with the evidence of the chicken, or even in the backyard right now, showing everywhere that you actually did what you have been accused of. When you know within you that you didn't do it, if you can actually look up to God and believe within yourself that He will exonerate you and He will come true for you. Till I come your way again, I remain my humble self, Dr. Emmanuel O. Odige, saying, stay true and God will come true for you. Thank you.
Come on, guys. Press the like button, leave us a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.